What's up, guys? Eclectic Nerd here again, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. So, I did a bit of work off camera here, just to try and, expedite this process a bit. And I also did some modifications as well. But I've got the entire sort of central body here done, which I think is pretty good progress here. One thing I'm just gonna do today is I think I'm just gonna try and get the most of the block placement done, and then I'll probably just do the welding maybe off camera depending on how long it takes. So we can finally start doing interior building and maybe even get some power in this thing so we can start flying it. Let's see. That projector on. Look at that. That is gonna look amazing when it's done. So let's see here. I've actually got quite a bit more. Let's see. What can I put up here? That's interesting. Because I didn't plan on... Well, there's a bunch of extra stuff that I didn't build. They built these like support beam outcroppings. Yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. And I was looking at it, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this weird little serrated spine thing. I mean, I think it might be useful just to have an extra buffer between the hull and hitting stuff, because I'm pretty sure the amount of thrust I have isn't going to be enough. And speaking of thrust, I actually went and I moved this large thruster, so now I have 6. No, I have 9. So I'll have a total of 18 small thrusters facing downward. So hopefully that's enough. I'm not sure if it will be, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So I'm just going to start getting into this part here. Oh God, this is gonna be a nightmare. You know, hang on, I'm turning this off again. Because it was useful when I had no idea of what I was doing, but now that I've kind of got the idea down and I've got the other side done, I can just copy the other side, regardless of how bad it's going to be to watch, I guess. Let's see. So I've been starting to put some thought into how I want this thing kind of laid out. I'm not sure. This can probably be angled back. We'll save that for another episode. Focus. We're building, not modifying right now. So let's see. I have to see how far out this is going to go. I think this even has. Nope, that's... okay, so... This is like this. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here and get my block count as to how far this goes before the wall goes up. So we've got this angle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So come on, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. And that's just a square area. So yeah, I was thinking about how the layout is going to be in this, because this essentially has to house all of the stuff that my base houses, but on a smaller scale somewhat. Let's see, this comes out past this block. And I think I wasn't sure how much space I had in here, and this does seem like it's quite a bit of space. I think I should be fine in terms of production and storage capability. I think I'm just going to have to plan out maybe some kind of floor system for how the like bottom level will be, like basically set up like tiers. So like bottom floor will be raw materials, so there'll be cargo containers for unprocessed ores, refineries, then ores. The floor above it will be sort of mid-tier refining, like components, so it'll have the cargo containers for components and that, and then maybe, depending on where I have room, I will stick hydrogen and oxygen production. But we're not at that point. We're not nearly at that point yet. We're still putting the frame down here, which has taken far longer than I thought it would. Let's see, this goes all the way up. Mostly because the blueprint is all heavy armor, and while I like the idea, it's not feasible for me, just because it's more resource intensive, and I can't justify the extra protection that it provides, because we don't have space pirates. I haven't seen any cargo ships yet, even though I'm pretty sure I have them turned on. So, Keen, what's up with that? One of the recent updates, they added cargo ships made the return because they weren't sure how to program the AI to deal with like maneuvering around planets, from what I understand. But apparently they fixed it. But I have yet to see a cargo ship in this world, so we're gonna see. We'll figure out what's up with that. But yeah, I did all these angled pieces are all new. I did the over here as well, and on the front end of this thruster, and it looks so sexy. I love it. I might fix this so that it's tapered like that, because I know, even though there's no aerodynamic advantage to having these angled surfaces, it just looks cool, I think, anyway. So, maybe I can make this flush, because I don't. It's like a lot of this is just kind of dead space, and then maybe do, because this all can get tapered, and then maybe I still have to figure out what kind of I think I want to do a window here or something. I don't know what, just to kind of close this back area off. But I am thinking using this as hangar space is a really cool idea. I basically have 4 mini hangars, and then I think I'll put a wall here, and then this will be like a workshop. Part of this will be a workshop area, and I'll probably work in connectors or something, or some kind of large doors, so that I can come in, plug in, and then hook up here. I don't know. We're still. I feel like this is something I should have planned out, but I just don't yet, because reasons. Let's see here. I'm talking too much about the future, not working on what's right here and now. Let's see. So that comes down, and then there's. See, this is another part where we're getting off the blueprint. So even if I had the blueprint, it wouldn't necessarily help me. So there's an inverted corner here. I think this goes all the way around. Isn't there? I think there's a clone blueprint option, or like a flip, a mirror option. Let's see, so inverted, and then there's a corner. Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to just go ahead and get this welded up, because then I'll have a much better, like, I'll be able to see the solid blocks as opposed to this wireframe thing. Okay. Just putting this like top deck area on here, like huge boost for like apparently. Oh man, okay, there we go. Apparently those 4 little thrusters I have up front are not enough to really move me around, or at least lift me off. Adjust my camera here. Oh man, am I not like able to just get all 3 at once? Oh, there we go. Ah, man. Maybe I need to use those little spacer blocks so I get a slightly wider spread on my weld. See, like the 2, that's fine. Like maybe I should start just sliding left to right. Oop. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So much better. I can see that like I've already cut like 40,000 kilograms off of the weight here. One thing I'm wondering about is I want to make a better method of launching this safely, because I don't know exactly how much thrust I need, and like I don't know if someone has like if there's like a thrust calculator thing out there. I'd love to see it so that I can kind of plan how many thrusters I need just to fight gravity, because that would be a really useful thing to have. Wait, okay. Get this floor area done. Get planted there. Oh, and that's it. That's all of the like 4,000 plate that I had. Okay, well, since we're out of plate, I'm gonna go back to building here. Let's see. So I'm fairly certain that this just, yeah, that's just 2 square blocks, and then this comes out. Let me see. So this upright, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 6 angles. Remember that. Take a note of that. Six angle pieces. Yeah. And then I think... Oh, wait a minute. That's right, because this comes up. Look at me, I remember things. There you go. Hang on a second here. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do squares. Because I think when I put the airlock doors here, I'm not sure if they're gonna seal against these properly. That and that angle area is just kind of wasted space anyway. Not like I can put lights or anything on them. Okay. And hang on a second here. Is this? Oh, shoot. Oh, hang on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick these airlock doors in, or the airtight hangar doors, just to see how I like them. Oh yeah, and this is going to need to be flat because this is going to have to be flat too. Because where I want to stick these does not jive. Also, they redid the kind of unrelated note. They redid the sound effects for the airtight hangar doors. It is so cool. Like they slowly kind of like they do the typical kind of like motor sound as they like get into place, and then once they reach full extension, they make this loud like click locking noise. It's so awesome. How high do these go? Okay, so those just go up to here. So this will need... I have to seal this off. And just for aesthetics, we're going to do that. Okay, yeah, so that'll go up. Actually, this is going to have to be like this. Oh, well. So kind of extra crap there, but whatever. And I think if I want Rob to fit through here, I have to cut the his little welding, his little guide arms off. I'm not even sure if he would fit without the little guide arms. Oh yeah. Yeah, he'll just barely fit, I think. Yeah. I may have to make these doors wider, or at least one of them slightly wider. Anyway. Actually, I'm going to get him out of the way here. I also think that the amount of space that the eye will take up won't be nearly as bad either, and I could probably stick some extra stuff like out here. Maybe this is where I'll put the refineries, like just kind of hanging out on the outside. I need to put those in. That was weird. Oh, wait, because it wasn't anchored on the side? Whatever, I don't know. Something weird. Let's just block all this up here. And I think, yeah, this is from here, this is just a solid wall. I'm not going to build on these ends here. Actually, I need to build here. I love the music in this game. It's so good and atmospheric. Maybe I'll put a door into these like engine pods as well. Let's see. I think the top of this angle is, yeah, that's the ceiling for that. Okay, so how far out does this go? Probably. Okay, so it goes to 6. 6. So 6 goes to there. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this row here goes out 11 blocks. Sure, this is riveting. On today's episode of Space Engineers, we count a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay. And all this can get filled in because this is just flat surface area. Let's see, I think this angle piece, yeah, that starts that slope into the wing body. I'm not sure. How far does this go? Is it 3 triangles wide? Is it a full Triforce? Okay, so it's a full Triforce and then full Triforce and then just 3 kind of angly bits. So we've got our full Triforce. Did I mess something up here? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but I did mess something up. So this is supposed to be the next piece, I think. Hang on, I have an easier way to check this. Okay, yeah, I did mess something up. So this, the way that this is built, needs to get bumped to here. Okay, and then actually, looking at this, it would probably be better. I don't know, because that doesn't line up right. My thinking is I want as much of this roof to line up with this bottom piece as possible. But I mean, I guess with the way that this slope is, it makes it like windows a feasible thing. But then again, I think I might push this angled piece up and just across, and then taper this bottom off. Shit, what? Hang on a second here. I gotta look at something. Maybe I'll just push this back a block. Because this little ledge thing doesn't make any sense. Like, why would it exist? I'm probably putting way too much logic behind this build, but it's just something that happens when you start looking at this from both sides. Let's see, is that all? Yeah, that's all. Oh, I messed this up too. Okay, I'm going to start from the top and work my way down. I'm doing on consumable gas. I'm fine. Okay, so basically I have to follow this slope down. Does that stick out like that? Oh, yeah, because I went to that tapered edge. Hang on, what? And okay, I see what's going on here. And actually, I think I'm gonna start the modification on this side. For some reason in my mind, I always think that there's another way to place this like inverted corner thing that actually works. But for some reason it never does. Because I think starting from, let's see, because problem here comes with that I've got like 4 different like build patterns going on. And actually, looking at this can get moved over here. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, much better. And then I guess I'll just leave that like that. Or actually, wait a second here. If I do this, like slope, this can. Nah, I'm gonna leave it flat. I'm leaving it flat like that. That's good enough for me. So this piece right here is our inverted corner, and it starts at the tail end of that. How do you line this up right? I guess I did that because there's no other way to get that to line up right. At least not without moving. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We're learning as we go, so we're like modifying. Like half the ship is going to look one way and half the ship's going to look the other way. Take this out too, why not? And then this will just have to get extended, I guess. Because I want nice pretty lines that kind of flow. And you too. Okay. And this upper piece is gonna have to get slid back too. So basically like modifying a core of the ship just to change one tiny little aesthetic piece. Oh, nope, not there. Dang it. My mouse slipped. And there, finish that off. Actually, you know what? I'm leaving it like that. I like this like stepped pyramid thing going on. It's kind of a nice look. Let's see here. How much of this will need to be blocked? Because I don't think all of this is going to make an actual seal. How do I do it over here? Okay, yeah, I just did it that same way. Let's see. Alright, we can start doing our engine area here. It's just three blocks. That's easy enough. I can count to 3. Now, does this sit? How does this sit? Okay. Whew. Sometimes blocks are just too... Where'd it go? Okay. Now, does this jut out past? Okay. Yes, it does. The bottom one juts out 1 block past the taper area. So... that is 1 block, and then I think this one just kind of sits. Wait, what? Something... Did I mess something? No, I didn't mess anything up. I'm just an idiot. I can't get this to place right. Hang on here. There we go. That's how that needs to sit. And it looks like I overbuilt that as well. Yep, and I overbuilt that. Oh well. Let's see, I think this just has an inverted corner, actually. Oh, dang it. Is it an inverted corner? I don't think it's an inverted corner. Nope, it's just a standard slope. I at least want to finish this other engine pod. And then I'll probably do the rest off camera, because it's probably gonna take a while, and I don't know how much how I'm sitting with materials. Let's see, and I think basically anywhere I can at the bottom. I stuck small thrusters. This is gonna be another big, like, resource piece because these thrusters take up quite a bit of. They use quite a bit of materials in their construction. Let's see. And then I think I just had 6 facing upward. Gonna get a bird's eye view here. Yeah, and then okay, I'm actually getting this. I'm getting this semi right. Let's see. I don't think these. That might need to stay there. Yes, that needs to stay there. Oh, so I went straight across. There's no angle there. Well, hang on here. Maybe. That might be able to... Or, hang on here. I just, for some reason, I just don't like the flat edge. And maybe we'll... I need a solid view, not this metal frame. Yeah, I'm digging that. I can live with that. So let's see my braking thrust. Where about does that sit? So it's just one big thruster. Where do these three small thrusters plug in? Is this just stacked behind this? Okay, so those thrusters are just built off of the other small ones. Okay. Having to decipher my own designs here. Large thrust that just sits. Okay, I think I got it. And there we go. Just finish off the frame here. Let's see, I think I just go... Angle on up. Let's see. That's getting there. Did I use just a flat top? I did just use a square level, squared area up on top. Alright, I think that's probably going to do it. I might just check my recording here just to see how long I've gone. So I will see you guys in a second. Alright guys, I checked my recording and I have gone on almost 40 minutes, which is kind of ridiculous, considering that I try and keep these episodes at about a half an hour. So, of course, as always, if you are enjoying this series, be sure to leave a thumbs up if you have suggestions for sorting systems or maybe a better way of doing this, even though I'm pretty much almost done with the majority of the structural build, be sure to leave it down in the comment section below. And check out my other series as well. Duskers, I just finished my first... Didn't really finish, but I ended my first run kind of prematurely, but it was an entertaining run to watch me learn how to play the game. So, yeah. Until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.